Alright, hello everyone, this is DarkDive23 coming at you with my very first reaction video. I'll be reacting to Transformers Prime Galvatron's Revenge, a fan animation made by Prime Animation. It's been teased for about 8+ years. From what I've heard, people have been calling this the next Movement Lois. They don't like the creator, they don't like the voice of Prime. Apparently, he's a little iffy in a lot of ways I won't go into. And the thing is, I kind of want to see that for myself, but since I'm a YouTuber, I was thinking, like, hey, whether or not if it's good or bad or not, because I guess my opinion on bad Transformer media is that I am a fan of bad Transformer media. I like the movies, even Age of Extinction. Despite all of its problems, because you don't hate something until you actually sit down to watch it. I'm gonna give this an honest shot. All right, let's go into this. Let me start it at 0, and yeah, let's go. All right, animation. Okay. Alright. Yo. Alright. Alright, who we got here? So we got Bumblebee, we got Smokescreen, RC, we'll get to you later. We got Ultra Magnus, I think that's Springer. And of course you got Hot Rod. If you don't know, Prime actually costed millions per episode, which surprised me when I found out, but it made sense for the time. So I'm not gonna blame an indie studio for not being on par with a literal $1 million production team. Shoot, they were able to like get The Rock in for an episode. But yeah, it's not looking so bad. Okay, Ratchet, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Transformation. There we go. Ooh. Oh, there he is. The man himself. This will be Galvatron's revenge. Oh, man. Not so bad. Okay. Alright. Did we just get 2 renders of the same thing? I'm gonna make a guess and say that the beginning animation was what they teased all those years ago, and now they're showing us the new stuff. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, okay.
Combaticons, the Autobots must not be allowed to escape.
Remind me again how we got here?
The hyperdrive was damaged, and this abandoned factory was the closest place I could find to land for repairs. It was either land and fix the ship, or the Decepticons scrap us in space.
Do not let the Autobots escape. Brawl, Vortex, press forward.
With pleasure.
Yeah, I've got better things to do tonight than die, Rodimus.
We're not dying today. Fire in the hole!
Nope. Nope, I'm allowing it. No, 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 no. That's not bad. That's just funny. That's just funny. Okay, okay, let's go.
Grenade!
Alright, kick their ass. Oh!
Stay down! The exit's straight ahead.
That's not going to keep them down.
Okay, so Vortex was no help.
Explosives were set to your specifications. Just need to clear the blast radius.
The Autobots are making a break to their ship!
After them, you fools!
The cons are following us. Blast the entrance and trap them in.
Okay.
There they go. Whose idea was it to have some fun with the Autobots and not blow up their ship?
The ship was damaged. Why didn't you take them down when you had the chance?
Bet you've never seen shooting like that before on your records
Alright.
team, huh, Springer?
Just blow the factory, Hot Rod.
You got it. Say goodnight, cons. Ever since the beacon came on calling Autobots home, I've been so anxious to get back.
Let's focus on getting out of
Get
here.
in the ship!
Grrr! The Autobot scums tried to blow us up!
They're heading back to the ship.
The Wrecker thinks he
Those are the worst grenades known to man. That dude must have been a building.
Combaticons, do not let them escape!
Get the hyperdrive inserted. I want to take off as quickly as possible.
Combaticons, do not let them escape!
Look!
Just
The
said that.
blast didn't even slow those cons down.
Setting course back to Cybertron.
Combaticons, I want that ship brought down now! Make sure the Autobots do not get off this planet!
Even if it takes off.
Underestimating your opponent will lead to defeat. The Wreckers made that mistake eons ago.
Speaking of eons ago, I hope we didn't blow up anything too important back there.
Wait, what? Hello? Wait, what? Okay, they're gonna explain it later. Hey, so I know we tried to like kill each other in the past, millennia, but how you doing, man? No, that's not a knock against like the show. That's just like a funny concept to me. Because it's one thing for even humans to work together after fighting for 5 years, let alone for endless millennia, eons actually. That's just funny to me.
Any luck, Doctor?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay, I like the knock of the voice actor.
Do you really think that what we're trying to do is even possible?
The power of Primus is rooted in both science and mysticism.
Okay, so when it comes to like voice acting, I'm not expecting someone to sound exactly like Peter Cullen or Ratchet, but I do think you can try and mimic like their inflection a bit. Nah, I'm not a voice actor. Who am I kidding? Honestly, I'm just happy to see them.
I believe the Covenant of Primus will give us the answer.
The Covenant of Primus, you say?
Hey! Yo! You like that!
I believe the Covenant of Primus will give us the answer.
The Covenant of Primus, you say? Does that mean you have found what you're looking for?
Dude, I'm not gonna get 1-to-1. We've already heard Ratchet, but Ultra Magnus doesn't sound half bad.
How does the new hand feel, Commander?
Like new, thanks to the two of you.
Well,
Alright.
if I was able to put Starscream in Megatron's arms back when they lost them, I figured I could do the same for you.
Okay, fair enough. That is a thing. I guess no, they needed transplants, didn't they? So I guess they had to have like spare parts around. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I guess Knockout can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and reprogramming the drones was... Whoa, what's up with your optics?
That's not bad either. That's not bad either. Yeah.
Well, they're blue now.
Yes.
Oh. Oh no. Ah, I forgot which way Prime did optics, because sometimes red means evil, and sometimes it's just an eye color that happened to line up for the characters. I guess they're blue now. It's alright. It's not like that's official, but whatever.
I noticed that too.
A side effect of being on the winning team. Interesting.
It's deeper than just a mere side effect, Knockout. Time will help you realize who you are, and
Seriously though, I really like Ultra Magnus and Knockout in this. I feel like the only one that's missing is Ratchet, but you could easily just be like, this is his own take on like the boss. It's alright.
what it
From the stories I can recollect, the Covenant told of many wonders that Primus had done during his time, which includes the making of the 13 Primes. Ultra Magnus, if we are to have any chance at bringing Optimus Prime back, the Covenant of Primus would be our...
Wait, what? You want to bring Prime back? What? Are you kidding? We have to bring Prime back. Yep. Because it's not like Ultra Magnus isn't doing a good job. Really? No one else? Really? Gosh, no one else can lead, huh? Our planet is teeming with new life, and we have the old guard that has fought and died under Prime's leadership. Nearly died under Prime's leadership. You can't lead by his example. No, you need him. It has to be him. In a time of peace, it needs to be him. Alright, we're doing this.
best chance...
The Decepticons took out the assembly chamber and all its records in order to prevent us from creating new Autobots.
Wait, so we still need. Wait, so then. Wait, so we still. Okay, let me line up my thoughts. So basically, Prime sacrificed himself, bringing back the ability to create sparks, but we can't create bodies, is what they're saying. Oh, wait, no, but like, no, because Starscream was able to make Pokemon clones, right? So the Cybertrons know how to make those. Those aren't just a thing that they stole and then stored. No, they created those clones, which Starscream could imprint himself on. With Energon alone. Ah, but Energon scarce, according to the story. Okay, so what I'm basically trying to do is like, is this internally consistent with the story? It doesn't need to be consistent with Rid. That's fine enough, I guess. At the same time, no, 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 it's fine, it's fine. I'm just biased because I heard that this was bad and people didn't like it. So, yeah. I didn't hear like specifics other than like the creators, but I can separate the art from the artist. You can check out their channel if you want, and you're allowed to have a different opinion. So, if I end up liking this movie, I end up liking this movie. I still think it's weird that protoforms are even in the conversation of we aren't repopulated yet. We still need to be able to make protoforms. I guess it's not outside the realm of what the show could do. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. So Prime revigorated the way to make souls. Now we just need the bodies. All right, all right. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Focus on maintaining those sparks until we can find a way to bring them online.
Stars.
Yeah, that's literally yeah, yeah. That is what they're doing. Yeah. So Prime only brought back the souls. Okay, okay. Sorry, I was just yapping. My
Focus
bad.
on maintaining.
Okay, so how are they going to explain Galvatron being evil? Unless they're doing an IDW thing in which Megatron and Galvatron are different, because Megatron surrendered. He ended the war voluntarily. So what are you doing being evil? So you have to be different.
What's going on? Who are you?
Oh,
But the Cyclops.
you've awoken as well.
I see a face.
Oh, Slipstream. Okay, I forgot his name. Cyclonus. Uh, Scourge. Scourge.
What you see is our creator, the mighty Unicron. We are all his creation, given a specific purpose in this universe. Destruction. We have been
Okay, so they're clearly different. You have to give me a good reason why Unicron didn't pull them up to jump the Autobots, right? If they were on whichever planet, why didn't they just jump them? You can explain that. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying I have questions, and you better deliver.
tasked with the mission to destroy this current universe. In order to achieve our mission, we must destroy our creator's enemies. Our master was defeated by his rival Primus and the 13 Primes.
Okay, I do. Galvatron's voice actor is not bad. Galvatron's voice actor is doing a pretty good job. I like that voice. That's cool. Again, I'm not gonna fault it for being like amateurish or anything like that. I'm not like a official or critic or anything. I'm just someone who likes to enjoy stuff. Yeah, but I do like Galvatron's voice, so I can say that.
Prepared
Alright.
to deliver a death blow to his rival. Our master
Like Galvatron Render is sick. Yeah, it's missing detail, but I like the silhouette. I like that. They gave him back the mustache and stuff. Okay, it's inconsistent, but at the same time, I like it. Not bad.
analyzing the battle. He realized he would need to counter the 13 Primes if he was going to stand a chance to defeat Primus.
Oh, with his own heralds. Okay,
Thus he began to create us, the 13 Anti-Primes.
Where?
Really? Anti-primes? Dude! Really? Anti-primes? Listen, Transformers is cheesy, right? We have Nemesis Prime. We have the Decepticon. Those are concepts that exist, okay? But the anti-primes, bro. Okay, they couldn't go with Terraprimes. That's already taken in this universe. Okay, I got nothing. So fair enough. If I can't come up with anything, fair enough. Anti-prime it is.
He was only able to make 4 of us before the Primes began their attack.
How did they manage?
Okay, so they are original. They are different characters. Fair enough. Yes. So that's answered. But still, why did they not help them? Why didn't Unicron not just call upon them?
Our creation left Unicron in a very weakened state. The Primes took advantage of that temporary weakness.
Maybe that's... if they don't end up explaining it, I'm just gonna theory craft while I'm watching this video and say that since it took a lot out of them to simply make them, waking them up, especially in the state that he was in where he couldn't move, like he had to move through Megatron. Yeah, okay, that might not have been an option. No, because he was able to wake up the Predacon bones, like a whole legion, and he had energy to spare. Wait a minute, no, he's infinite energy. So unless they're like 4 infinites, nah, I'm not gonna dissect this. I'm just gonna watch.
I bore witness to our master's demise and what we need to do in order to avenge him. You are Cyclonus, a fearless warrior. Your skill
Oh no! Oh no, it's like that! Oh no! What the bad guy? Dude, no! How you might as well do the Suicide Squad intro? No!
in combat is unmatched by it.
Do the psychopath situation! Okay. Indie. Indie.
Any other. Scourge the Hunter.
Oh my god. Okay, so I was right. That is Scourge. Okay, I like how they adapted the thing she had in Rise of the Darkspark. I wonder if she was in like the full release because I know her from the 3DS. Anyway, okay, okay. That's just funny. Listen, if it makes me laugh, that means it's good, either ironically or unironically. And this is unironically hilarious, bro. What? Oh, oh, that's funny. I'm not saying I could do better. I mean, these are original renders, which fair enough, you know. But man, I was not ready for that. Okay,
Destruction. And I am Galvatron, your leader.
yeah.
So,
I was his first creation. Anyone else want to question my authority?
We pledge our sparks to Unicron as our creator.
Dude, the villain's loyalty is always held together by duct tape. Are you kidding? You're just flashing small screens.
Destructicons, transform.
Okay. Destructicons. Destructicons. I'm a dumbass. Constructicons exist. They're allowed to be cheesy. I'm sorry. It's weird. It's like I've heard so many negative things, so everything that I'm double checking all of my criticisms because it's like, am I saying this because it's actually bad, or am I saying this because I heard it's bad and I want to be a part of the majority? Real recognize real. We have a faction called the Combaticons, right? The aerial bots. Fair enough. All right.
That was a close one.
I wasn't worried for a nano-click.
What was that?
Cons again.
The Autobots must not be allowed to escape again.
That's the wrong Decepticon symbol. Holy crap, I need to touch grass.
Megatron? We've had no communication from Cybertron in eons. Are they even there?
Why are we still hunting the Autobots down?
and risking our necks if Megatron hasn't responded to us.
Ah, okay. So that's their story. Basically, they're just another faction just scattered across the cosmos. First off, do you know how raw as hell that is? That there are probably dozens of Autobots and Decepticons waging their contained version of the war on different planets across the entire universe. Other groups of five, a stoic leader, and 20 Autobots versus the overbearing Decepticons. Maybe even some in reverse. That's cool. Any continuity that makes that the case, raw as hell, the implication of that.
I will not rest until each one of them is split, broken, destroyed. My spark.
Chill! Nah. I live for that. I live for that passion. Let's go.
Doesn't.
Oh, okay. That's some nice shadow work. I like that. I'm not saying that because I'm like an expert in shadows. It looks pretty.
Activating hyperdrive, now!
With the transmitter,
Is that not a Star Wars thing? No, wait. I think it is. Yeah, it is kind of. Because Unicron did that to Megatron in the movie. Okay. Yeah.
placed on their ship. I can track them no matter where they go.
So we're just doing Star Wars. Yo, dude, he's doing The Last Jedi. Listen, I'm on the half that actually likes The Last Jedi, at least generally. But man, no wonder people get all this information from The Last Jedi. No.
Let's see what you're made of, rookie.
And they call me crazy. Now watch me sink these cons for good.
Is there no momentum in the ship? They're moving regularly. They're not even reacting. Look at that.
Evasive maneuvers, now!
I thought Elite Guards were all talk and no action.
They must not be allowed to escape again.
Nightmares. Onslaught is like the last thing more than one line. Oh, that control of scene is actually intellectual. Low key.
Whatever you're going to do.
Oh shoot, they have humans! Yo, wait! Yo, what's on the whole time?
What in the Sam Hill is going on out there?
Not the worst. I guess it's hard to like copy perfection. Definitely better than Ratchet.
Sensors are picking up something falling from our atmosphere.
Do we have a visual?
Not yet, sir. Whatever it is, it's coming in fast and hot.
Get me a visual now! Good grief, not again! Get me the Sky Strikers.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That was just a bit of aggression. Not bad. Yeah, I know. As like someone who's done, I guess, 2 amateur voice lines, and I think that was years ago, but yeah, it is super easy to get into the aggro of it, you know? Trying to like be a DBZ character, level acting. But yeah, it ends up just being like grunts and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to be that harsh to that guy. It's okay. This was in for like 8 years, so they probably had to record, re-record, stuff like that. So I'm guessing that the ending bit. Oh shit! Oh shit! I spoiled myself. What is? I'm doing. Okay, whatever. My bad. It's a... Wait, were those? What? Okay, that's weird. I would have preferred they just throw like a bunch of pieces, because it would have been like consistent. I like how creative they are though. That's cool.
Navigational systems went offline. I wasn't able to determine where we were.
One thing's for sure. It's not Cybertron. Let's do a damage assessment. Figure out what we need to repair the ship, and get back on course.
Dude, what were the odds of them being in the solar system, let alone landing on Earth? Alright.
Ships are... Not to mention the Decepticons are probably still chasing us if they survived. What else could go wrong?
You have to ask.
Oh, that shit is funny. I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at how dumb. No, I like laughing at dumb things. He's not behind me.
Ballad HQ. Open a ground bridge. We've got company. You two, come with me. I'll fill you in. Soldier, take my plane back to HQ.
I guess the ship is just gone. Guess we're just leaving it behind.
Sir, I'm picking up radio interference.
Hey, yo! Dude. Whoa, okay. I'm trying not to judge because it's an indie animation, but at the same time, that looks like Barbie. You look like a Barbie background character, dude. Are you okay? Is everything good with Mrs. You good, man? Who's the kids, bro? Bro, you need like a vacation. You are pre-rendered, bro.
Sir,
Alright.
something's coming on the monitor. Tracking its trajectory and... Sir, it's heading right for us.
Okay.
Everyone hit the deck!
First off, that's a tough-ass freaking whole building, bro. Not a dent.
Whatever that was, it took out the communication tower.
Do whatever it takes to get Fowler on the line. He must be notified of what just happened. Meanwhile, I'll take a squad to investigate. I'll try to stick to recon unless otherwise needed.
This guy sounds like he's doing a Clancy Brown impression. If Silas was still alive, whoever is behind this guy would have actually killed that. Low key.
Commander, it's good to see you again.
Lieutenant Springer.
We've been chased by the band of mercenaries known as the Combaticons.
The Combaticons?
Yes, sir.
I'll send reinforcements to assist in neutralizing the enemy.
Hey! We got RC, Bulkhead, and Wheeljack. Let's go!
Springer, is that you?
Oh my gosh, Bulkhead! Bro, sure is. What the heck? That's the latest something Bulkhead that's animated. What?
I'm still at my peak. Got the scars to prove it. So.
That's not bad for what they have. Again, I'm not saying like you have to sound like the fifth sector, but at least be like in the ballpark. Like Wheeljack's the ballpark. Why is Wheeljack deeper than Bulkhead?
Everyone, this is Rodimus.
Just Rodimus? Did they only call him Rodimus in IDW? I don't know how to feel about that. I actually like Hot Rod. Alright, Rodimus.
Are you kidding me? We had some of the best battles together.
Springer here?
Oh my gosh. Wait. No! Hold up! Bulkhead sounds like they need a ratchet. Don't listen to ratchet.
Now meet our Con Crusher, RC.
She can wreck with the best of them.
Welcome to the team.
Not the worst
Can't
thing.
remember the last time I've seen a Fempa.
Don't mind.
Oh. Oh no. Bro, not even smoke screens like that. I'm pretty sure she's like way older than you, dude. Who am I to speak about that? Please don't be cringe. It's okay if you like RC, just please don't be cringe.
Whatever.
Let's focus, people.
Something about that interaction rubbed me the wrong way. Not that it's like something that people wouldn't say. I'm just not convinced that's something that RC would say. Right? Like, oh, whatever. Now I'm doing it again. I'm being too critical.
The boys at the Pentagon will be too happy when they get the news. We've got to intercept these cons and stop them fast.
Dude, whoever is voicing Fowler is having the time of his life.
We don't need to alert the public about your general presence.
What do you have in mind?
Oh
Our
yeah,
mass
the
department has
exact
been keeping
vehicles
some of their
that they
experimental
look like.
vehicles here.
Oh, they're gonna make it a Lambo again? Oh, don't do that thing. Don't do that thing like, oh, oh no, they're gonna be like, oh, what did you expect? Black leather? I get it. Payformers were bad, but again, we gotta pay respect. At least say it's like cool, but not my type. Come on. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Whoa. Looks like nothing but speed. I'd like to see those cons catch me in that thing.
Hey, 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 respect. Respect. I thought they were like, oh, F-97. Here, they weren't like, yeah, Payformers. Everything they did was bad. I hate them. Wasn't it dumb that Rodimus was a Lambo at one point? Nah, we like that. Heck yeah.
I'll just scan both. We managed to capture one of those triple changers, and had our chief scientist Perceptor mimic the technology. I volunteered to be the first to go through the triple changer program. Perceptor was never seen from again after that, and the technology was lost to us.
We seem to have lost communications with our R&D department at Mask.
That's not good. That's where we leave all our experimental technology, like where the Damocles project came from.
We've got to make sure.
What? What? Are you what? Oh, they crash landed. They didn't have a plan. They just happened to be. Remember, Jaden, the rest of the plot has to happen.
Sure to clear the area to avoid any humans from being harmed. Everyone else?
Hey, what?
To make sure any humans from being harmed.
They left an outtake in. This is an Easter egg. Like how they left an outtake in Sonic 06. Yep. There's a fun little Easter egg.
Fowler. Open a ground bridge.
Fowler to HQ.
Magic word? What the hell? Is RC doing all right? From one amateur voice actor to another, aggression is super common. Like when you're portraying a character and you're trying to be serious, you end up being like, "Arr!" You know? So I guess fair enough. Who am I to say, like, I could do better? I can't do better. But damn. Come on, we fought a war together. Come on.
Approach with caution, gentlemen.
Sir, that's not a ship I'll recognize.
That guy sees God. Bro looked into the abyss and the abyss winked. That is a look that tells you that he is a man of commitment and will. 1,000-yard stare, bro.
Do we have any communications yet?
No, sir. Not yet.
Listen up, soldier. You find a way to get Fowler on.
Don't chill! I'm just a messenger! What did he do? What did this guy do that this guy didn't? Is it the way I dress? Whoa, that's cool! They did the thing!
Not sure.
Like in G1, they scanned everything's fun.
I bet the Autobots would protect these pathetic life forms.
Hey, not a bad bro.
This should get the Autobots' attention.
Yo, that was a nice looking ass explosion. He just stabbed it. He just stabbed it. Like, oh, man, bro. Rumor will simply walk in the ground and explode. What's that, man? Oh! Yo, that human's having a bad day.
From everyone, including me. The old bot.
No, that was no. I thought they had those informations. I thought they had it.
From everyone, including me.
What? What? No. No, what? I thought they had this information. Did they not have some in the intro? Yeah. They're transformed properly. What? Why? What? That makes no sense. Wait. If that's supposed to be the first teaser, what the heck?
The old bot had it hidden from everyone, including me.
I've been giving you so much props, but bro, that's supposed to be like a preset or something. Dude, how is the transformation worse? Oh man. Oh well.
He didn't know this, but I knew where his secret compartment was.
Of course you did.
Ultra Magnus, we have located the Covenant.
That was
easy.
good news.
requesting permission to stay and decipher the Covenant as well as Alpha Trion's records on it. Perhaps
Can you not take it with you?
we'll hold
Okay.
some information on reclaiming Optimus Prime's spark back.
Granted.
You don't have that weapon stuff.
We're under high alert. We've got something coming toward us, and it's moving pretty fast.
Could it be Autobot refugees returning to Cybertron?
I
It never
don't
is.
think so.
Look!
You see, the original series used cycled animation too in their earlier seasons, so this is totally okay, especially if they stutter during their walk cycle. Yep, it's just
Everyone
funny, okay?
outside.
It's just funny. Bro's model had to readjust for the thing going like down. I think that's what that's happening. It's just funny. Drop.
Oh.
Oh, that one looks just like Megatron. Let's call a spade. Why did Unicron Galvatron look exactly like Megatron? Isn't that weird? Is it me, or do these Destructicons look more like Predacons from Beast Wars? Yeah, that straight up looks like She's playing. Alright.
Cybertronians!
Our master could not be defeated by such weaklings.
Think again, pointy ears. Unicron was defeated by the 13 Primes eons ago.
I'm so glad Smokescreen didn't say, well, actually, he came back, and then we fought him, and then we trapped him. And his spark is in XY location. You know Smokescreen's dumbass would actually say something like that.
Strange that I feel the Master's presence close by.
Oh no. Oh dear. We might have goofed. Maybe we should have, like, cloaked his spark or something. Oh no.
Autobots, we will
Yeah.
defend our planet, no matter what.
I guess I can add whatever I want there.
No matter what.
Peanut butter.
Autobots, engage the enemy and defend Cybertron!
Let's go!
Let's take these overgrown rejects down!
Yo, did Smokescreen trying to do a dynamic
Take these
entry?
overgrown rejects down!
Yeah! She's tall!
I wouldn't say that.
What the heck? What the hell? Did she roundhouse kick him, but it was way too close, so she had to knee him? That's out of there.
Wait, don't! All of the weaklings will be trampled under our might. A great bot once said that freedom is the right of every sentient being. I will die protecting the values of the...
That's cool, Ultra Magnus, but, like, why are you talking to him?
And
Scourge, if you can't take down Knockout,
you
you're
hold your position,
trash.
believing you act...
Smokescreen, if you don't
Still,
use
it's disappointing, Cybertronian. Hope.
Move, Smokescreen, move!
Move for
Take these
what?
You can, pointy ears!
You can try, bro.
Time to take this goon down.
Perhaps you should focus more on honing your skills rather than your wit, young one. Your end is at hand, foolish one.
Bro, Smokescreen, if you get smoked by this fool, grab the star and you can do that! That's canon! I'm gonna call him different names. This one's Chad now. Come on, Chad.
Leaving already? We're not.
Hey, that's wrong. That's wrong. No!
I'll rip out your sparks one by one.
Now!
Good job, Rob. Oh! Now blow it up. Blow it up.
Everyone clear the area now!
Yo, Chapter was dated.
Yellow. No, but I'd be more than happy to show you the size of my fists.
Let us
he would
see
say
how
something
well
like that.
you fight without this.
Wait, no!
Wait! What? What? He grabbed it! He grabbed it! He could have, they could have done that the whole time? No, that's it. Off this fool. Off this fool. What the hell?
Fear not,
Yo.
weakling. Your demise will not happen here.
Okay, Cyclonus, whatever. Alright, this is Ronaldo. Yo.
The prey always falls to the hunter.
Wait, what the hell?
Time to end this.
Alright, knockout.
So you just assumed they were destroyed then?
Yes! Yes, Rob! Damn!
That was fun!
Oh! Bro got laid out like an all. Oh. Okay, I like the coloring. Okay.
Merely a boss who came to his senses.
Am I stupid? Is it my headphones? That sounded like he said that from the outside of the room.
Merely a boss who came to his senses.
Oh, that is actually how it's recorded. Oh!
The weak will always yield to the strong.
No, Scourge's voice acting is easy. What does?
A hole in my chest plate. Really? Really?
I grow tired of this.
Oh! Oh! Did he die? Oh!
I won from the moment I landed on your pathetic planet.
Oh! Magnus, please! Not like this! Oh! Oh, he's gonna bully him. Oh!
Neither you, nor your Cybertronian friends, ever stood a chance against us.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for leaving me alive, though.
Did you put...
This is why we drive. Dude, if Bumblebee drove, he could have gotten to either Smokescreen or Knockout, and then they would have 2v1'd them, and then maybe have had a chance. B!
Hold it right there!
What the? Okay, so he got stabbed by her fingers. That sounded like he got grabbed. I'm not gonna lie. Dang. That sucks. Rob, what was that for?
Cyclonus, they fought too hard for it not to be true.
Fair enough.
What is this contraption?
They're walking at the same pace so they don't have to put like multiple of the same sound effects. I feel the pain, but at the same time, if you're willing to go through the trouble of rendering everything, I feel like putting an extra step wouldn't be too hard.
He would more than likely be hidden away, protected under high security.
Lucky for us, I found this.
Excellent.
Okay.
Relax, I got this. a little edgy, aren't we?
What? The heck did that mean?
Is no. There is no greater dishonor than to defeat an unconscious opponent.
Ugh, Cyclonus! You're only making more trouble for yourself later. Okay, whatever.
Once our master is revitalized, no one will be able to stop him. Especially not these Autobots.
Like we legitimately said, we beat him twice. So maybe you should kill them. Just in case, you know? You wouldn't want your master to go 0-3 now, would you?
Everyone on alert. No telling.
Oh! Ah! Oh, my headphones, no! Oh, she's right next to the... Ah, my ears. Ah! I had to pause that because my sister made a chocolate cake with a quinoa ganache peanut butter. Yeah, I definitely said that wrong, but it looks good. Shout out to my sister.
The Khan scum took out everything.
These cons hunt Autobots for a living.
Oh, hold up. I was literally just saying that. That actually sounded good. At the back end of that line, that actually sounded like it. Hold up.
The Khan scum took out everything.
Alright, I see the vision. Okay, fair enough. Clearly he got better over time, since it took 8 years to make. I do wish that he had re-recorded the lines in the front half.
Hey guys, over here. Think I found one.
Scratch that. Looks like there's one survivor.
Who are you? Oh shoot! I thought that was a shot to a human dead. I don't live that. And he's stuck under rubble like that.
Scratch that.
That wasn't some small pieces, that's a solid... Bro, he should be man-batter. Pause.
They found us while we were searching for Energon. Our supply was low and we were exploring for Energon deposits, and that's when they ambushed us. We tried to escape,
Oh shoot,
but
that was a
damage.
flashback. I didn't even peep that.
This is our only hope of finding a way to bring back Optimus Prime.
Dude, why do you... Okay.
Everyone, hold your positions.
I smell a Decepticon.
Bro! Oh man, I can't even say like, because I'm not recording in my closet right now. That'd be too uncomfortable. But shoot, she might have to get in there. What the heck?
Moving slowly and keep your optics open.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Protect! Why is no one talking about White Knight Rodimus over here?
Look out!
Everyone move!
Oh no, I think this is the scene.
What a shame. Such wonderful curves wasted on an Autobot.
She could not. That's real. He's a villain. I'm not gonna accept good manners from a villain. He's a Decepticon. Honestly, I'm gonna hold Hogwarts to a high standard. People are clowning on this fan version of Onslaught, but honestly, I don't think the villain is a misogynist. What is Rodimus doing? Rodimus has to learn. What are you talking about?
What a pity to waste such a pretty face. But orders are orders.
That's no way
Yo, Onslaught is still a
to treat a lady, Onslaught.
I get this. What? That's a mistake. For what?
I thought I took you offline once before. I will make sure this time that there will be nothing left of you but...
Did bro have a flashback into all that? Bro thought of the whole backstory.
Now step aside if you wish to live, Autobot.
You'll have
No, RC's got this.
Con.
Oh!
It's a shame you left the wreckers when you did. Missed a good pounding.
You guys got the drop on us last time, but this...
Pause!
Missed a good pounding.
No
You guys got... Ah! Ah!
Oh! Dude, Swindle is strong!
Just shut your yap and do it.
This time, there's no getting...
Ah! Get up so we can finish these.
Bulkhead!
What the
You
Look at it.
Autobots like to sneak up from behind. Here's a taste of your own medicine!
Combaticons!
Bro, your aim is
A
trash!
taste of your own medicine!
Oh, too many snail numbers, dog! Come on!
Keep them distracted, guys.
Oh my! Yo, RC was going crazy!
RC, do you copy?
We're a little busy.
Okay. Something I have to say. RC and Slipstream have to have different VAs, because ain't no way to
Backup is
it.
on the way, guys.
Looks like the party's getting kicked up
Bro, RC, get a mic!
Merge to form Bruticus!
Okay, there we go. Actual transformation. Thank you. Yeah, stop talking about. Alright, come on.
What next? Perhaps... by the Matrix.
That wasn't just me, was it? Yeah, the thing started late, and then ends late as well.
Unicron's spark has been stolen.
No! How is that possible?
A group of anti-primes said they were created by Unicron to stop the 13 primes.
Yes, he called himself Galvatron. I don't think he gave you the backstory, Knockout.
Imperative now more than ever to get Optimus Prime back. Should Galvatron succeed in bringing Unicron back online, the entire universe will be in danger.
What's the...
Alright, fair enough. We can get Optimus Prime now. This is an Optimus level 3. But you were just gonna bring it back just cause. Oh.
Who has awakened me?
There's no way for me to scientifically return him. It is by my faith in you, as our creator, that I ask you return him to us, so that we may continue to...
Hey! W character development! He found religion, that's crazy! I'm pretty sure he was, like, agnostic in the series, yeah? Well, at least, like, as close to agnostic as you could be.
The lineage of Prime must be restored to protect all that was, all that is, and all that is yet to come.
What in Prime is...
The Avatar
just happened?
Here we go again. We got thrashed last time. Let's make sure...
They should be folded like an omelet.
You didn't forget everything I taught you, did you, Smokey?
Everyone's gotta graduate someday, Hot Rod.
Hey, so I want to impress the fembot back there. What's she into? Flips? Action? Firepower?
Oh, you mean RC? Good luck. She's like a big sister to us.
Dude, it's so cringe when Big Sister to... God, we cannot read dialogue anymore. Damn it. Okay.
Smoke Street, look out! Relax, bro. I've got the... Oh, scrap!
Oh, you don't have that anymore, idiot!
There is our master. Once Unicron awakens, the universe will know the true meaning of fear.
No comment.
Like I told him when he first got here, there's no room for showboating. We work as a team and as a single cohesive unit. Got that?
You know, your optics spark when you're mad.
What? Listen here, you arrogant little...
RC, Bruticus is up, and we need all...
No, I was RC on this one. What the hell? We're free. I was free. Why are we not Onslaught?
Everyone, check that out.
Now, are they gonna work together or are they gonna fight each other?
Autobots, they don't get past us. We take no prisoners.
Ultra Magnus, what are you saying?
They must be stopped at all cost, RC. Unicron's anti-primes must not be allowed to survive.
Yes, so we fight to kill. Glad we have that situated.
Hold on, isn't that a bit extreme?
If we cannot stop them...
What? No! We fight to kill! Hello?
Behold the greatest prime of all, Optimus Prime.
Hey, the goat! Lotus Prime! Yeah! He will make America great again! Lotus Prime is here! Yeah! Damn. How does it feel knowing that Optimus Prime hates you specifically? That's crazy.
Thank Primus, you're back.
Bro, his voice better kick ass. I am fully willing to separate art from the artist, as long as the art is good. Come on.
It would appear so, old friend.
Oh, damn, I'm gonna have, I was joking. I might actually have to separate art from artist. Hold up. That actually wasn't half bad. Is he also Ultra Magnus?
The Primus showed me the
Sounds
way.
kind of like him.
Optimus Prime, I have brought you back because you embody all that I stand for. Compassion, courage, honesty.
Dog, this is not Optimus. This is Lotus Prime. Still.
Knockout. Open a space bridge back to base, and then to the fall.
Dude, his voice isn't bad. Ah, his voice isn't bad. Dude, and who am I to be like, yo, this guy's racist. I shouldn't like him. Yeah, well, you like to make Transformers movies, don't you? You like Skids and Flap, don't you? Yeah. You like F's, right? Yeah. Then what's wrong? Ah, it's weird for me to say this. This isn't worse than, like, The Last Night or Age of Extinction. And so it kind of, I'm gonna have to give it the pass. I guess it was made in 8 years. I don't know. I didn't hold them to, like, that standard.
It would appear our destinies are bound together, and thus I ask for your assistance once again.
Megatron, I like the color scheme.
We've toyed with you long enough.
What the? Yep, time to kill.
Springer.
Here's my chance to be the hero and make up from before. Just keep talking.
Coward!
Move, Rodimus.
It's showtime. And he sticks the landing. Judges agree. It's a perfect 10. And now back to the games.
Okay, show off.
Oh my
Let's
God.
double team them.
Thought you'd never ask.
Don't you ever.
Dude, Rodimus is worse! Why did no one talk about Rodimus? Rodimus is worse. I hate him. Why?
Focus.
What can I say? I like to focus on things that excite me.
It got worse. It got worse. What? It got worse.
Ah, an actual warrior. This should be a good hunt.
Don't you guys ever get...
Dude, there are some voice actors that are pulling in work. Dude, Scourge is good. Oh, yeah, sure, let him go.
Let's take it up enough.
You've got something that belongs to me, ugly.
Stop right now! You're 0-3 on your dynamic entry! You're not him!
Let's go! Rodimus, now!
Wow.
Ugly here's...
You've managed to annoy me.
Really? You mean you weren't impressed by these moves? We totally executed it perfectly.
Rodimus, I already hate you. I hate you in and out of canon. Rodimus, don't you dare!
Galvatron, it's your turn to feel my wrath!
Stop worrying. What about me?
I'm not one of these puny Autobots!
Oh,
It's
dude,
gonna
she
take
is.
more than that.
The entire lineage of Primus is full of weakness. When Unicron arises, he will cleanse the...
So he's running more, but he hasn't increased his pace. He's actually...
When
going at the
Unicron
same- he might as well-
arises...
Smoke screen, catch!
Speed!
Run now! Run, you idiot!
I think we ticked him off. Quick, take it!
Crashing us will be difficult when we rip you apart one by one.
Hold him so I can.
Oh!
Sneaky.
Taking plays
Ultra
out of
Magnus.
your playbook.
Ultra Magnus! Oh! Oh, she's dead. Okay. Ow.
There are no Autobots within its proximity.
Cannon is fully charged and ready on your mark.
Fire!
Oh shoot, is that Cannon, please? Oh!
Magnus, what's the update?
Primus, help us. He survived.
What? That's as strong as a
What?
nuke minus the fallout.
Oh, so we were nearly strong enough. Dude, I thought we were like, at least, like, the 9 of them on one of them would work. No. Wait!
Too slow, you slagging witch.
Hey, those pictures we've established that. Exactly! Exactly!
Why are all of you so pathetic?
Honestly!
Just thinking of the destruction makes me tingly all over.
Hey, I just got here. I barely know the place.
Even though I like your wings, I'm still going to rip you apart and smile.
Wait, what?
I like your wings.
I'm sorry, what? Explain? I like your. No, she said younglings. Oh. Why are we talking about Onslaught? We have a simple. What? Why is no one talking about this? Hello? Alright, whatever. Okay.
Looks like I got her mad. Seems like I do that a lot. Focus, Rodimus. Those talons of hers are razor sharp.
Are you monologuing to yourself mid-scrap? Rodimus, come on! Lock in!
Not so.
She's giving you the 3-piece stuff in the biscuit! Come on!
Have a taste of your own medicine, Autobot.
No, you don't. Clear a lane, bot.
What happened to his honor?
I guess we're...
But why would you just stand and let him... Rodimus! You... Wait! What? You just... No!
Our job right then.
He wasn't still holding it when you threw it, right? He did when you threw him, right? He's holding it. He's holding it. He's still... Dumbass!
Can't let Dr. Doom get his hands on...
What do you know about... Okay, whatever.
Hold it right there, Destructicon. You're not going to harm her, so put her...
Just squeeze your hand.
Leave my friends alone!
The Autobots have Slipstream surrounded.
I guess I haven't really talked about it. BA is doing alright. Dude,
This should knock them out.
This has gone for too long.
Clear the area! We've got...
Let us make certain that nothing is left of them.
Ugh, my audio receptors can't take much more of your dribble.
Yeah, me neither. Seriously, get on with it. This is why episodes are 30 minutes long. There's no way my face should be alive still. This fight is not an episode. Someone should have died.
Knockout, what's the status?
I wonder how Megatron's
It's not looking good, Ratchet.
Knockout, we needed that!
Even if Megatron agrees to help Optimus, will they be enough to stop the Destructicons? I mean, they attacked us here and we fought hard, but we barely managed to scratch them. I can't just stand here and watch my teammates put their sparks on the line.
Welcome. Why do you care? You betrayed Starscream. He was your bro. You didn't even care about Breakdown. He was your partner for eons. Fuck. What?
Put him down.
You, the traitor who thinks he's an Autobot now.
You're not a Decepticon. What? You have no allegiance to them. You sound ludicrous.
Master!
I've got you, Rodimus.
Dude, Megatron has this in the bag.
Hang on,
what?
I'll pull you up.
Optimus is back! Yes!
Yeah!
Optimus.
Lotus Prime!
Is that really him?
Lotus Prime!
No longer deal with the weakness of the Autobots. No! You deal with the champion of Kaon and leader of the Decepticons!
Okay. This is what I'm talking about. He's not hitting the same Vocaloid as Frank Welker, but he's doing the instructions. He's getting that right. And that's enough for me. If you're just trying to be an impersonator on a low budget, because clearly this is low budget, that's fine. That's okay. I just don't get why Ratchet couldn't be that, you know? And Bulkhead was that at the tail end, so I'll give him that. Not bad.
Leader of the Decepticons, no wonder you failed. Miserable.
Not good. This isn't what I signed up for!
Knockout! No! Everyone, listen up!
Looks like this fool is a slow learner.
I'm ready for round.
You literally just said that. Come on. And that's the thing, this one has a lot of repeats for no reason.
Time to take out the trash!
Really?
Get
Oh, come on, really? Well, oh. Alright, at least we got there. Oh, alright, 2, 3. Oh, he is eating that! Eating it!
You are no Prime.
Prime is mine! And mine alone to destroy.
Oh well.
You're going to allow us to leave this planet, or else this one will die.
Knockout!
Say goodbye to this traitor.
Oh, he don't care.
My fun is ruined now.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore optics?
It is
Dude, no one died? Bro, really?
good to see you,
Okay.
Autobot Knockout. The last time I saw you, I knew within my spark.
Yeah, good to see you. Autobot Knockout. I'm glad to see you. Autobot Knockout. I'm so glad you're not a Decepticon anymore. With your blue eyes and your kingdom scar. Autobot Knockout. What was that, Megatron? Nothing. I was just talking to my new friend. Autobot Knockout.
During my absence, and being one with the Allspark, I was able to see glimpses of the future.
What do you
Oh,
see?
really?
I saw war, destruction, and pain. If we do
You said that
not
wasn't the past?
stand to defend freedom, it is clear to me that Earth and Cybertron will always be linked with the threat of Galvatron.
Yep, Return of the PNG, let's go! Crazy, dude.
But I will never join your cause, Prime. Onslaught, ready your ship.
I thought you disbanded. What, you change your mind? What the heck? Okay.
Decepticons! Follow me.
It's not a bad voice.
Are we just gonna let him go?
For the moment, he is not our enemy. Cybertron and Earth will remain its target.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a darker enemy among us. Ain't that right, Prime? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, Prime. Yeah, Prime. Okay, so I don't know the context. Because there's a spectrum to, like, races. Like, did he say the hunt, or does he actually want us to make a change, or he said something, like, not kosher or something? I don't know. I'm just going to assume the latter, and if it ends up being the former, you can let me know in the comments. Hashtag engagement! Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it froze. edit that. Okay.
Autobot. Be at my side.
Really? Really? That's hilarious. What? It could have been any other timestamp. That's amazing.
Know this. We will defend against anyone who threatens our homes.
Especially you. What?
As the last of the Primes, it is my sworn destiny to defend freedom, no matter the cost.
For everyone, right, Prime? Every last one of us, right, Prime? Yeah, part 2! Let's go! Prime animations are alright. Is there any... Oh, seems to be something in the end. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Credit to all you. Okay. Voices of the Destructicons. Alright, Galvatron and Scourge with the same person. RC, Bulkhead. Okay, okay. Alright, so Jason Goodchild is the problem. Okay, okay. Oh! Well, we had 2 voice actors. I want to see if Ultra Magnus. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Ultra Magnus was Jason Goodchild. Shoot, I should have known. Dang it! And the worst part is he was actually good at both roles. For a fan voice actor to be, yeah, that sucks. Thank you, Primus. Thanks to you. Yep. Going good. Oh, is that who I think it is? Yeah. Oh shoot, Predacon. Shockwave. I think we've gone over this twice now. You can't make them unless Predaking is forcing you to, in which case, sure. Okay, Predaking is clearly forcing Shockwave. He's holding him hostage. Because there's no way Shockwave would actually choose to do that. Oh shoot, I must have been zoomed in. Okay, final thoughts on the film. It definitely doesn't hold up to other indie animations. I guess if I were to compare it to another indie animation, I wouldn't even say it's on the level of Meta Runner, because that still had like environments with some level of polish. And obviously the animations were better, though they were mocap. This took 8 years to make. That's the thing. Like, maybe they were taking breaks in the 8 years. I wonder if they were paid, right? Because if this was a low budget thing that they did for 8 years, like, fair enough, you know? They could barely whip up stick figures to move, let alone rigged animations like that. Some of the voice actors were better than others. I would definitely say that the best standouts were, dang it, Knockout. Knockout was a good VA. Scourge, I like Scourge voice. I liked Primus's voice. Optimus and Ultra Magnus, I'm gonna have to begrudgingly say they were good. It's just that I heard he's a problematic character. I don't know how problematic, because I know he's a few is, but I'm not gonna like judge if I don't know him personally. So I'm gonna say he did a good job. Megatron, he got the inflections down. He was definitely his own take. I will say that. Story is very forgettable. I will say that. It's pretty generic. You know, Unicron comes back again. He happens to have these heralds, right? The Galvatron part was cool until it got repetitive. No one died. There were no stakes. People just kept hitting each other, getting cornered, and then they got hit again, and then they got cornered. But it turns out that they're actually tougher and they shouldn't have been cornered in the first place because all of their weapons are pea shooters, and then they corner them, and they should probably kill them, but they shouldn't kill them because they're gonna die anyway. Except if they're gonna die anyway, we might as well kill them anyway, because that's less trouble. And look what not killing them did for us in the long run. The Destructicons have no reason not to kill them. They're 2-0 on their god. And they're not gonna be like, well, we can make it easier for ourselves, though. It's whatever, you know. I think I'm gonna have to say Spider-Man Lotus is better. It's weird that I'm bringing that one up, but because they're both wrapped in controversy, I can actually like pit them against each other. The only thing I heard from this film, for the most part, was the comments towards RC. Like most Transformer Primes fans wouldn't make that comment. Onslaught is a villain, so Onslaught can be as misogynistic, and he's wrong. He's in the wrong. He doesn't have to be good. He doesn't even have to be cool. He's a bad guy. I think we as a collective ignored Rodimus. He was egregious in this. It wasn't just one time. He was just like, we're in war, man. He's really He's bad influence, clearly. Agent Fowler, who seen better days. Alright, I'm gonna give this film a solid 4. I'm not gonna give it a 5 because there are things it could have touched up. They could have made things tighter. Especially as a storyboard, you already have limited resources. I would have made this an hour, like Predacons Rising, because then you would have been able to polish certain things more. Because you have Bumblebee clipping through stuff, awkward run cycles, you have momentum not momentuming in space, stuff like that. And then like certain scenes dragged on for way too long when they could have been a lot shorter. Other than that, I hope the sequel is better. I don't know how much you care about cancel culture and stuff, so if you want to keep your voice actor, sure, but I hope he doesn't continue whatever behavior that people are talking about, you know? Because people still have to live afterward. If you keep shunning people, then people are just going to find other people that were shunned and they're going to fester, and that's how communities like that thrive. Versus, hey, you said something, can we explain to you why you shouldn't have, and can we move on? Because I did actually enjoy Optimus and Ultra Magnus. They were actually really well voice acted for what their budget entailed, you know? Or you could recast it entirely, I don't care which, but I know you are making a sequel, and honestly, I'd rather you improve because, you know, we always have that Sonic movie trailer, right? And now we have a whole franchise, so you can bounce back from this. I'm not gonna glaze it. There were some cool stuff, like actually having Steve and Chad and Rob and Ronaldo do their stuff and have time to shine. The Autobots actually cared for them as opposed to killing them mercilessly. I don't know how to feel about Knockout changing his eye color, but that's all I have to say. And I'm just a casual viewer, so what do I know, you know? Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm gonna edit this up better. Hopefully it doesn't end up being like 3 hours long, so we'll see. Anyway, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Peace.
Who dares? I do. Megatron? What is the meaning of this? I'm evaluating my new upgrade Starscream. Seeing that you are Air Commander, I want you to be part of the assessment.
Part of the... Yes, Lord Megatron, but what you have me do?
Your task is simply to